I was waiting for the music to stop, and I was like, "Oh, he's letting it go a little longer than usual."
I thought about it, letting it go a little bit longer than usual because I was looking over here from it.
So I guess it's good evening, right? It's 5:00.
5:00 and 5:00 here and 5:00 somewhere else too.
Somewhere else, somewhere it's Stammer time, but it's not here.
Technically it is.
It is here.
Stammer time. Technically Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee, but we're in Tennessee, so guess what? Stammer, you followed me to Tennessee.
He figured you couldn't go alone.
I guess not. I guess Stammer felt like, got to get that Joey Lightning guy. I miss him, He doesn't ask for my autograph anymore. He's been missing. What an emotional day. I don't know. I mean, I'm a Stammer fan, Right behind me is an autographed jersey from Steven. He was so anxious, he signed it twice for me. I'm special. I mean, a lot of people, don't get a Stammer to sign more than once. But Stammer knows that, I do a lot of volunteer functions and charity functions, and that's why he chose to sign it more than one time. But welcome to Everything Lightning. This is the free agent edition. It's been busy. It's been real busy. And, yesterday I was in a good mood, and I was starting to prepare myself for World War III.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was waiting for the right time to, get on this whole situation. Yesterday, the fans were already starting to cry. They were starting to get angry. They were starting to feel frustration. I heard all the crap about JBB. And what really angers me more than anything else, while it does anger me about JBB and the fact that, they're questioning a guy who not only hired John Cooper as our coach and is responsible for having John Cooper as our coach, because Yzerman didn't do it, okay? Coach Steve Yzerman did not win Stanley Cups as a general manager, and he still hasn't. Detroit has not won anything under his tutelage, okay? So if we're getting into a who's better between Yzerman and Cooper, or Yzerman and JBB. JBB's got back-to-back cups. He's the one that's responsible for bringing in John Cooper. So we can't even really get to comparisons about the better general manager and the more experienced general manager. I'll tell you that too, because while I'm trying to get my thoughts here. Yzerman was in charge and general manager of our team. He hired JBB, who was already working in Montreal's front office and already doing caps, salary caps, and everything like that. He knows more about salary caps, obviously, than Yzerman does. More experience than Yzerman was. So, but they're friends and they're buddies, and Yzerman brought him over. But JBB is a mastermind on the salary cap. He's done nothing but win for the Lightning, and the fans are disrespecting our general manager, and I don't like that. I will not tolerate that, number one. Number two, oh, by the way, while I'm continuing my rambling on, and my volume hasn't gone up, my voice hasn't gone up yet. But
not yet.
It's coming.
Not yet.
This is my co-host for the last 4 years, Mr. Hydro.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
I don't want to forget.
You want to tell them about what I've converted you into?
Well, I really didn't think that was something that necessitated.
Well, it don't matter.
I
We
mean,
can always just tell them.
Tennessee Vols, the champions,
Yeah. Well,
right?
national champions
National champions
of baseball right now.
of baseball. Okay,
Yes.
there you go. So congratulations, Tennessee. We are in Tennessee. The biggest Lightning fans in the world are living in Tennessee. And he's
My keys.
showing off his Tennessee love.
Yeah.
He's got the orange, the license plate there.
Yeah, it's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah. And he's got that football team that plays in Tampa that used to have that cheating quarterback, Tom Brady.
Yeah, now
And then he's a Ravens fan.
Well, yeah, that second best quarterback in the league right now. I will say that second best.
Okay.
Because I mean, a lot of people will say that he's the best, but I'm gonna say he's second best because you can't beat because Mahomes right now he's the best.
Mahomes is, yeah.
Because I mean until you beat Mahomes.
I mean, let's face it. Mahomes is the new Brady, the crybaby bitch that he is.
Yeah.
Definitely the new Tom Brady.
But I mean, a lot of people don't like it whenever I say, well, Lamar is second best because like a lot of people get mad at me because of that. But I don't care because like I'm a Lamar fan, and trust me, I will praise him and everything. But until he can get a Super Bowl,
Beat Mahomes. Okay.
I have him second best.
He's got his second best hockey team, Nashville Predators.
Yeah, where
Predators are extremely busy today.
Yeah.
Extremely busy. Signings of Steven Stamkos.
and you said they're not even done yet.
They also signed Jonathan Marichal, 5 years at $5.5 million, and Brady Secchi signed 7 years at $7 million per. Wow, 7 years at $7 million. Nashville got a lot of money there. They signed 3 free agents, big guys too. I mean, obviously, Stamkos is a Hall of Famer. We love Stammer, even though you're going to be a Nashville Predator. We still love you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's face it. While I'm putting the blame on different factors here, this is ran by JBB. He is the general manager. He is the man that puts these teams together, ultimately responsible for the success or failure. Well, guess what? He hasn't had any failures.
No.
Okay? JBB has not had failures. Fans are quick to judge him because they're precious. Steven Stamkos. Oh, well, this is what really pisses me off more than anything else is that a Lightning fan can turn around and say, I'm canceling my season tickets because we got rid of Steven Stamkos.
They were not a fan to begin with.
Then you're not a fan to begin with. Get the hell out of here. Go to Nashville and go root for Steven Stamkos in Nashville. Get the hell out of Tampa. You are not a real fan, and that's the bottom line because I said so. Number 2. Aside from wanting to sell their season tickets, I also came across a few that said, I am no longer a Lightning fan. As of this moment, I declare myself a non-Lightning fan. Well, to you, Mr. or Mrs., there's the door. Get the hell out.
There's going to be a lot of empty seats.
You are not welcome.
At Amalie.
You are not welcome to Amalie Arena. If you're a fake fan, if you want to sell your season tickets, if you want to cry like a bitch, you want to be a Tom Brady, go ahead and be a Tom Brady. Tom Brady gets all that money for cheating and whining and crying like a bitch boy that he is. And it sounds familiar, doesn't it? That Kansas City Chiefs quarterback is a whining, crying bitch as well.
The only one I can't stand from Kansas City is that bully, Travis Kelce.
No, Travis Kelce.
I can't stand him.
Okay,
I want somebody to knock him out.
So we don't want any fake fans. We don't want any fake.
We don't want no bandwagon fans.
And you're going to sell your season tickets because Stamkos is gone. You're going to give up your team because Stamkos is gone. What else do you want to do? Do you want to bend over and kiss his ass? He's gone.
Right.
He's gone. He's no longer a Tampa Bay Lightning player. Okay? He chose to leave the Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay? You're quick to accuse our general manager. It's all Brisebois's fault that he's no longer a fan. He's no longer a Tampa Bay Lightning player. It's all JBB's fault. Hogwash. Okay? He chose to leave. And if you had a choice of getting overpaid like Steven Stamkos is right now, you would leave too. Now, I don't care how loyal Steven's loyalty was. The loyalty ends when you get offered a ridiculous salary, 4 years, $8 million a season. That for a 34, going to be 35-year-old guy, $8 million a year. And you think Steven Stamkos is really going to be as good as he is now 3-4 years from now?
Yeah.
It's overpaying. And you know what? Barry Trotz is the mastermind in Nashville, who I compare very much with JBB as masterminds. You know what they're doing? They're now to build winning teams. Obviously, JBB does, because all we do is win, right? All we do is win. We may fall short on a couple of times, in the playoffs and stuff. But back-to-back cups? Who's done that like recently? Oh, that's right. Tampa Bay Lightning, right?
Right.
2020, 2021, back-to-back champions.
As the last one to do it.
Yes. So no matter how much you hate JBB,
and there's a lot of people right now that do,
and that's okay, because JBB is getting paid to be a general manager, make tough decisions.
Yep.
It's his team. If he says Stamkos is getting too old and making too much money, there's no way that JBB was going to match anything that was offered to Stamkos today, because all these teams were winding up and saying, yeah, that's an overpay. That's because it was an overpay.
Well, a lot of people may not like it, but, they're going to have to get over it. Because, it's a business. It is a business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like, it's not like this don't happen in any other sport. This happens in all sports.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Stamkos was like, it might be a slap in the face, a little bit of a slap in the face. Be I want this much, and they're only going to give me a little bit. But he's got to do, if that means that he's going to move, because if he's going to move on and go to another team that pays more, and that means that he's going to have to do what's right for him, and the team's going to have to move on.
I don't think Steven Stamkos is crying right now. I don't think he's regretting his decision about leaving Tampa right now. I think he's ready to cash in $32 million. He's not worried about it. He's like, okay.
And by the time that contract ends, he'll be 38. So
yeah, 38 years old.
You know.
You know what might happen is Stamkos may come back and sign a one-day contract.
Yeah.
And get honored. Like, they will do a lot for him. He will get a statue. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to get a lot of excellent treatment from the Lightning organization when he comes back. Right now, it's over. Close the book. I mean, we're here in Tennessee. We can go see Stammer anytime. When they play us. If we want to do that, we just make sure that we don't eat any food in Nashville that'll kill us.
No, we talked about that earlier. I was like, well, we'll just go to McDonald's.
Yeah, good old Mickey D's. Yeah.
Yeah, McDonald's. They can't do no wrong.
Ugh. That over the restaurant that we went to, that their food
Oh, God,
absolutely sucked.
what was it?
I don't know, but I would know the name of it if we were walking downtown. Because we went into it.
Yeah, well, I ain't going to another one of those.
Yeah, I heard some people bitching about Circuit Chef too, but it wasn't.
It wasn't as bad.
It wasn't as bad. It wasn't. Julian Brisebois, you're fired. We want to fire you because you got rid of Circuit Chef. No, there was none of that. It was their precious captain, and you know what? He's an icon in Tampa. He's going to get all those amenities. He's going to get all those praises. He's going to get a statue. He's going to be honored. It's going to be an emotional experience. But that's how classy the Lightning organization is.
Yeah.
That's the way they are. They're just awesome and remembering and appreciating what they did for us and everything. They appreciate us, or they appreciate Stammer. So, a couple of years from now, 5 years, 6 years, or whatever it is, Stammer will come back to Tampa, get his rewards, his just desserts, his statue, and whatever else Tampa decides to do. Key to city.
He said nice things.
We appreciate, and he did, but he hasn't completely done the thought process on what he really wants to say.
Yeah.
But bottom line is, Stamkos can't really say anything bad about the Lightning organization because, they've treated him like royalty.
Yeah.
And all the ramblings going on about fire Julian Brisebois, it's a bunch of horse shit. It's unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. If you don't want to be a Lightning fan anymore because Stamkos is gone, get the hell out. And I've said that before and I'll say it again. You just can't act like that.
Right.
So have some maturity, have some respect for Julian Brisebois, the man that's given Tampa back-to-back cups. And it would have been 3 cups in a row if it wasn't for the damn salary cap, which Julian, it's been an enemy to Julian for years, that salary cap. And if it wasn't just, the fact that he's a mastermind and he goes out and he gets players regardless of salary, he adds a superstar player that's, 5 years younger than Stamkos. And he's worth every bit of that $9 million per that he got. 7 years at $9 million. He deserves it because he's a superstar. And he's younger. So you can imagine the next couple of years what he's going to do for us. How much pressure on him? Yeah, he's going to be on line with Point and Cooch. Oh my God, that's a perfect first line.
Yeah,
so it's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Questions about whether the Lightning are going to do anything else today? Well, I think Julian's letting everything calm down. That's why he hasn't signed Victor Hedman to that extension yet. Let me see. Okay, so Hedman will be signed at 4 years, $32 million, cap hit of $8 million. So, he's going to get more money, and there's no official word on whether or not he's going to be offered the captainship job. But as far as I'm concerned, I've been a Lightning fan since they started. No doubt in my mind when Victor Hedman came up, he's always carried that A. So now it's time to put the C on him. And I'd fight it out with any of those fans that want to see anybody different than Victor Hedman. Okay? Can't justify it. Victor Hedman's got more experience as an alternate captain. He's been the alternate captain for years. He is next in line. Victor Hedman is deserving of that captainship, and it's undisputed. Okay? So the thought about Kucherov, That's nice and everything, but he can remain an alternate captain. And then my third pick is to bring back the A for Ryan McDonough. Why? Because Ryan McDonough earned that A. Okay? Ryan McDonough was a top defenseman for our team. He's got the experience. Look what happened to our defense when Ryan McDonough was there. That's all I got to say about that. Was the defense as good after the Lightning won the 2 cups after that? No. Why? Ryan McDonough. Ryan McDonough was a huge defensive captain of that team. Okay? Him and Hedman, the glue of that defense. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, he deserves it. While I'm thinking about it, I was trying to think of a guy that I wanted the Lightning to re-sign, and I really want to send an email to Tampa or make a call to Tampa, some of my insiders, and tell them, hey, I want Tyler Mott signed. Tyler Mott was one of the key players for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I want him back. I'd be pissed if they don't re-sign him. I want him back. I know a lot of people were wanting Duclair.
I was one of them.
You were one of them. I would be more than happy to have Duclair back.
But he ended up signing with the
Islanders. The Islanders needed him and wanted him, and
signed to a 4-year deal.
4-year deal. Yep. So, congratulations. And he went to my other team.
I mean, I'll support him either way.
Yeah, he's playing for the New York Islanders. So
I'll support him because, he's part of a New York team too. So.
Yep, New York team. Yep, me too. New York, born and raised. Everybody knows that by just my attitude and my loud voice. But I'm not talking loud. I'm actually
not
calm.
yet.
I'm actually calm right now. I have not gone off on anybody. I said that nicely. I wasn't planning on saying it nicely, but I said it nicely. There's a way to get your point across without being a son of a bitch and being loud and heavy-duty New York attitude, which, people don't like here in the South. So let's continue. So let's talk about what we got from Sergachev. And I'm killing a spammer here. Yeah, I mean, aside from 1,000 calls a day, I get spam coming in every once in a while. Sergachev, in 471 career games with Tampa Bay, Sergachev's had 48 goals. Excuse me, had to remove something again. 48 goals and 257 points, 100 career playoff games. Sergachev helped the Lightning to a pair of Stanley Cup championships, scoring 9 goals and 34 points. He missed most of the season, first with a foot injury and then a broken leg. Sergachev returned for 2 games in the playoffs and the schedule. Got to give him, man. The guy's got guts. I will miss Sergachev, but he did not have a very good year this past year. But I still respect him. In return, the Lightning acquired Moser, a 24-year-old left-handed shot defenseman with 205 games of experience under his belt, all with the Coyote franchise. 6'1", 173 pounds. Native of Switzerland, was a second-round pick of Arizona in 2021. Moser had 16 goals and 72 career points, while averaging more than 20 minutes per game. Moser is a restricted free agent with arbitration rights this summer, so he will need a new contract. Not a problem. I don't see JBB having a problem with that. Lightning have also acquired Geeky, who was 11th overall pick in 2022 draft. Geeky will begin his entry-level contract this season after the deal was signed in 2022, but it was sliding contract the past 2 seasons. The guy is 6'4" and 197-pound winger. completed this season last year with the Swift Current in the Western Hockey League. Kiki has 2 goals and 3 points in 5 games for Team Canada at the 2024 World Junior Championships, and 208 career games with the WHL with Winnipeg, Wenatchee, and Swift Current. Kiki has 111 goals and 269. Wow. He appeared in 2 games with Tucson Roadrunners in the AHL playoffs. Kiki is the younger brother of current Boston forward Morgan Greaky. So there you go, familiar name. Now, I hated to see Tanner Jeannot go, but the Lightning traded him to LA Kings in exchange for a second-round pick in 2025, the 199th overall pick in 2024 draft. With those 2 moves, the Lightning opened up $11.15 million in salary cap space, giving them approximately $16.5 million in available cap space heading into free agency. Okay, so you spent a nice little bulk of that 16.5 with the 9 million per for our newest superstar that's coming in. Actually, I saw his press conference today. The kid is fired up. He's ready to go. He's all smiles. He's playing for the Tampa Bay Lightning, a team that has tradition of cups.
Yes.
It has a tradition of winning ever since our owner took over. We have a great reputation of winning, and we have the best general manager in the NHL. I know our haters don't want to hear that, but let me repeat that so I can piss you off more. We have the greatest general manager in the NHL, period. If you don't like it, get in your car, drive to Nashville, Tennessee, which is 4 hours away, get a ticket, and go watch Steven Stamkos and his $32 million that he's going to get for 4 years. I wonder if he's going to hook up with any rich people there in Nashville.
Oh, somebody commented in there.
Oh, we got a comment.
I don't know if you've seen it or not.
I can't see the comments.
Okay, so Acebound Media. Well, I'll let you say it. Hang on a minute. I don't know if we were talking about that, but I put it in on the thing.
What are we talking about?
It says Panthers still won this year, being the better Florida team. Well,
duh.
Well, yeah. When me and Joe both were going for, we were actually going.
And this was causing all kinds of controversy, and we were getting pounded by not only Florida Panther living Florida residents in the state of Florida. I even know a couple of people that live in Sunrise that they were saying, well, you can't root for Florida because you root for Tampa Bay Lightning. Well, what the hell are you living in Sunrise, Florida and rooting for the damn Edmonton Oilers that play in Canada?
Yeah.
How dare you?
I mean, we were both going for that, and a lot of people we know were going for the Edmonton Oilers. Even though the Oilers, Oiler fans were disrespecting
the national anthem.
Our national anthem.
Yeah.
And I was like, and you want to go for that, them?
You want to root for Edmonton, Canada's team? The ones that spit on America?
Exactly.
How dare you interfere our national anthem with your crap? Dare you?
But a lot of people are like, well, I'm going to go for Edmonton because we just don't like the Panthers. Well, I'm going for the Panthers because I want to feel like we lost. I don't want to feel like we lost to the runner-up. I want to feel like we lost to the champions.
That's right. We did lose to the champions.
And we lost to the champions.
So what's this guy trying to tell me? That he's rubbing it in that Florida Panthers won the championship when I was rooting for them to win the championship?
We were both rooting for them.
Yeah. So what are you trying to say?
They were the better team. It was almost like
they were the better team. They're the champions.
It was they were the better team.
Edmonton.
We'll admit it.
Edmonton lost. Edmonton was not the better team. They came back and won 3 in a row. Big deal. Okay? They lost the series. Okay? Bob shut them down 4 out of the 7 games.
Yep.
And he didn't even get MVP. You know who got MVP? You know who got MVP? The crybaby bitch of Edmonton, who has no cup.
Yep.
He's a baby bitch. He was crying and
Yeah, he was complaining about Florida.
He was complaining about Florida. He was complaining about
something about like there was gators and stuff like that in Florida and everything like that. I'm like, dude, really?
He hates the state of Florida. It's like, you know what? That's why we don't want you here.
Well, then you stay in Canada and stay in the cold.
Stay in Canada. Stay there. Stay there.
Stay in the snow.
Stay the hell there.
Stay in the snow.
Don't disrespect our national anthem. And so what that Florida Panther fans throw out rats onto the ice? So what? That's what they like to do. What does Canada like to do? They like to disrespect the USA on a national anthem.
Yeah,
I will say this for Florida, though. They have terrible, terrible anthem singers in Florida. Learn how to do the national anthems. Horrible national anthem singers in Florida. Aside from the fact
but still, don't like if we don't disrespect y'all's. We don't disrespect y'all. We don't disrespect y'all's national anthem. Don't disrespect ours.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Stomping you.
That's what it is.
Come back to Tampa and try that shit. Try that. It's not happening. I just like when I go to a Lightning game, and I've been going to Lightning games since the beginning. I see a Montreal fan. If he don't say nothing to me, I'm not saying nothing to him. If he's cordial to me, I'm cordial to him. If he wants to rile me up, that's on him. The consequences are on him. Because I do have a nasty side to me.
Yeah.
I do have a New Yorker side to me. So be careful who you mess with.
Yep.
Okay, let's
was that yours?
Let's talk about, well, I want to talk about the newest edition of the Tampa Bay Lightning, a superstar that's 5 years younger than Steven Stamkos, that is absolutely built for Tampa. His name is Jake Guentzel. He is a superstar. And without a doubt, JBB knows what the hell he's doing. Because he knew what was going to happen. He knew that the Lightning fans, not all Lightning fans, some of the Lightning fans would want to revolt, would want to cash in their tickets and their season tickets and quit as a Lightning fan all over losing one player. Well, let me tell you this. I've been a Lightning fan since the start. I've been a Vinny fan. Vinny was my favorite Bolt. Okay? He was a great player for us. He was a superstar player for us. Lightning got rid of him. Lightning got rid of another person that you might know of as well. Marty St. Louis, a superstar, right? He's gone. He was gone. I didn't quit being a Lightning fan when Marty and Vinny were both sent away. I didn't quit because you're not supposed to quit on the team.
No.
You can lose a superstar. It happens. Get over it. Quit your crying. Quit your complaining. Stop it. My God.
You're not supposed to literally give up on a team just because somebody leaves.
You're not supposed to do that. And if you do, then, I feel bad for you. So Jake Gonzalez got 7 years, which is the most that they could give him. Okay, 7 years was the most that he could give him. And he got 9 million per. And there's no question about it. He's worth every cent. Look at his stats. Tell me and try to debate me that his stats didn't earn that money. Okay? Then you can debate me on Stamkos getting a ridiculous $32 million 4 years and justify that to me. Explain to me how Steven Stamkos is worth that much money. At 34. Gotta be 35. And you're giving him that much money. You're crazy.
Well, we really don't even know what else was offered, but I'm guessing that was the highest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that's the highest too. I mean, I don't doubt that.
I mean, he wanted 8 years, and he got 4. So, I mean, it's like...
That is ridiculous. Anybody that would have gave him 8 years, come on, man. Julian knew that he wasn't going to take $3 million. That's why he offered 8 years. Julian knew all along what he was doing. Julian's a chess player, okay? He thinks about his moves long before he moves them. He's a mastermind at the cap. He's a mastermind general manager. He's the best in the business. And whoever thinks that he isn't, they don't know hockey. Period. I go back 4 decades. I've been watching hockey 4 decades long. Okay? So there you go. So now, Hedman, there's been no press conference or announcement on his extension that he's supposed to get. I already told you that already, but I'm thinking that maybe Julian wants to take some time to calm down everybody. But it'll happen. And Hedman should be captain. And better be captain because he deserves it. He's next in line. So he should get it. I'm excited about Jake Gonzalez. I think more is going to happen. I think, like I said, I think JBB just decided that he was going to just let everything calm down first before he goes over and makes another announcement. And the Lightning media cry.
Yep.
Cry your tears away. Cry, cry, cry. And I'm not saying every fan is crying. I'm saying you hate to see it. You hate to see it happen to Steven Stamkos.
I mean, the way I see it is like, just because one player leaves, don't give up on your team.
It's a business decision.
It's a business.
And people,
every team does it.
You know what? These fans don't understand the inside of what JBB does. He doesn't understand any of those things. The only thing they know is, why is my player only being offered $3 million? Why is my player being offered only, they're just pissed off because they're not getting their way. Their player is being so-called disrespected. He's not being disrespected at all.
I mean, it's like, if Eli Manning, whenever he was with the New York Giants,
right,
and if he were to have left the Giants, right, you would have still supported him, absolutely, but you would have still stayed with the Giants.
I would have still been a Giant fan. I've been a Giant fan 4 decades. If Eli got traded, I would still be an Eli fan. But I ain't rooting for the current quarterback.
Oh no, because he don't. Well, I could say something about that because he looks like he's on something. He looks like he's on something. Oh, bug-eyed.
Yeah, that bug
He might be going. I'm gonna tell you
Joe Biden?
something. He might be going with Aaron Rodgers on those darkness retreats.
Oh, the darkness retreats.
Yeah, like he might be going to get that Azalong or something, whatever that drug is. Hey, hey, they're on the New York team, so he might be like, hey Daniel, come on with me.
Hey Daniel, son, I am your father.
Be like, well, I'll take you to the darkness retreat with me, and we'll go do some drugs together up in a faraway land, away from the United States.
Well, they can come to Tennessee, where it's meth capital of the world.
Well, the one drug that he does, the one drug that Aaron Rodgers does, he can't bring it to the United States.
Oh,
because if he does, he gets 20 years in jail.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Come to the dark side.
So he's got to bring Daniel Jones with him.
So their father. He's his father now. If he wants to take Daniel Jones to the dark side, you got an old man quarterback and a young man quarterback who sucks. Let me take you to the dark side. If I can feed you some drugs, you will be a better quarterback.
Yeah. Y'all need a new quarterback.
The Giants need a new quarterback so bad. That's why we're not winning anything. Damn it. But we do have 4 Super Bowl championships. So I'm proud of that. So,
yeah.
I can't.
You can't complain.
I can't complain. And I can't complain that Eli Manning is Brady's daddy, and Eli Manning's got more championships. Well, not more championships, but he's beat him head-to-head in the Super Bowl twice.
I mean, you can't complain because, you could be like one of those teams where you ain't got none at all.
Yeah.
Got none.
Yeah. Well, that's true. We got to look at it that way.
Yeah.
So here's our new boy. What Lightning fans, you're not going to like Jake now? You're not going to like Jake Gunzel because you're going to miss your precious Steven Stamkos?
He's a Stanley Cup champion.
Jake Gunzel won a championship.
Yeah, he's won a championship.
Yeah, he's got 1 championship. Well, guess what? He's going to have 2.
He beat my Preds.
He beat your Preds for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 years, $63 million, average of $9 million per year. Undoubtedly boosts their forward group. He's going to be on the number 1 line with Cooch, who got screwed out of his rewards that he should have won. But again, guess who won? The bitch boy, crybaby. Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyway. Another great thing about Gunzel is he's had a history of success in the playoffs. He's coming off a 77-point campaign and 67 games split between the Penguins and Hurricanes. And he's also played with another bitch boy in Sidney Crosby, who's an absolute whining, crying baby bitch too. Sulks and cries when he loses. Wah. Come on, man. They're supposed to be adults. All these guys that are notable crybaby bitch boys, they just sulk and cry. I'm not going to come out for my reward. I'm not going to come out for my trophy. I'm too upset, and my tears are flowing, and I'm a bitch boy, and I ain't coming out to get my reward. Yeah. And the commissioner can't do anything about it, even though I'm embarrassing him right now because I'm not coming out for my reward that I shouldn't have got. That's all I got to say about that. That's reality. Lightning fans, you know that we lost Alex Bear-Boulay? I just got a thing in saying that Alex, steady contract, cap friendly. All right, well, maybe we didn't lose him. He signed a contract. All right. No. He signed. What? No way. He signed with Montreal. How dare you? How dare you, Bear-Boulay? So he isn't a Lightning player anymore. He went to Canada.
Oh God,
Well, that's how they sing.
I know.
That's how they sing.
I know how they sing.
They are awful anthem singers. That's why I'm not an anthem singer, because I can't sing. And I ain't trying to sing like they are. They're getting out in front of a full crowd, making an ass of themselves because they can't hold a note, singing the anthems. Horrible. Now, Tampa Bay Lightning got the best anthem singer, and we all know who she is, Sonya Gryson. She's the best of the best. And man, it was just a pleasure meeting her. She's an awesome person. We pray for her all the time. She's had health issues. She's just so important to the Lightning organization. She's so good at what she does. And I'm so proud to have met her. And that's all I got to say about that. She's the best at what she does. She sings a great anthem. Mm-hmm. And the Lightning fans, quite frankly, are a little upset whenever she's not there to sing it. So, Steven Stamkos came out with a short and sweet little thing saying, "Thank you, Tampa," with little hearts. "I don't have the words yet. I will soon. It's still too early to process. Just wanted everyone to know how thankful we are for 16 years as a Bolt. My family and I are excited for the next chapter." Well, of course you're excited for the next chapter, Steven. You just ripped off the Predators. 4 years, $8 million a year, $32 million. You just ding, 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 ding. Won the lottery, Steven.
I think he really had to do what was best for him.
Exactly, and I'm happy that he got that. But do you think for 1 second these so-called Lightning fans are pointing the finger at JBB, blaming him for not signing?
The fans don't see it that way.
No, the fans don't. They don't understand the whole concept, the inside information, the contract talks.
But I'm sure if they would have made the same choice.
Yeah.
They would make the same choice.
You're right. You're absolutely right. All right, let's see. Let's scan through this. Guess what? We open up Saturday, October 12th versus Carolina. Jake Gonzalez team. Former team. That's going to be interesting. Wonder how Jake's going to be fired up about that. He's playing his old team. For you Nashville fans, right across the desk is a Nashville Predator fan. Thursday, October 10th against Dallas. Nashville opens up at home. Okay, so we took care of that. The world champion, Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers, open up their season at home Tuesday, October 8th versus Boston. Let's see. Well, my second team, the Islanders, open up Thursday, October 10th versus Utah. Utah. That's another thing. Utah. They have no name. They play in Utah, and they can't even decide on a name of their team. So they're called
just Utah.
Utah. We play for Utah.
Yeah.
Sergachev plays defense
for Utah.
That is so stupid.
Home of the Mormons.
What is wrong with you people? Did you eat something?
Didn't the Coyotes go over there? Ain't that
they were Arizona Coyotes?
Yeah, now they're a Utah.
They're Utah.
Just Utah.
Utah. That is so stupid.
Ain't it kind of like just Washington?
Yeah. Just Washington. Let's take away the capital name, and we'll just call ourselves Washington. What is wrong with you people? Can't even name your own team. Duh. What is with the schooling system? some of this education in these states are lacking big time, huge. Wow, can't do it, man. I mean, I don't get it. Pray, just pray. That's all you can do is pray. Just pray.
Yep.
Wow, that is just unbelievable. Let me see what else I can find here. Again, the Lightning didn't let Javier or Marty St. Louis finish their careers in Tampa Bay. And now Steven Stamkos is not going to get his after 16 years. And they're saying that Stamkos deserves more. Well, so did Marty and so did Vinny. They didn't get to finish their careers in Tampa Bay either. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sit back and cry? Are you going to whine and cry and go on to my group and cry on my group? I mean, I mean, I went to other groups and I see the same crap.
Yeah, that's all like
It's
I know
all
that.
over.
That's what I was telling Faith about that earlier, right? And we were talking about it, and all she kept on seeing was I was warning her today. I was like, watch it happen.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody will start bitching about the whole Steven Stamkos leaving,
Yeah.
and I was like, and then all of a sudden, shit hits the fan. Everybody starts bitching, and we were driving to Kingsport, and all of a sudden, everybody starts literally bitching about it, and I'm like, and she's like, I don't understand, like, why they're bitching, because like he wants to leave. He wants to better his life.
He wanted to leave.
Exactly.
This is something that
he didn't want to take a pay cut.
This is something that's been going on for a week or two. It's not something that just happened over the weekend. It's something that was brewing a week ago. Steven Stamkos didn't just make up his mind a day ago.
I mean, I'm sure that like like any job. If you're going to if I'm going if I come here, if I was getting paid, and I said, hey, I was coming here and getting paid, and you said I'm only offering you this much, and now I'm going to win somewhere else, and they paid me more. To better everything. It's like, what am I to do? Like, I'm going to go there because, I'm going to be,
Unbelievable, man.
It's like, I don't know why, it's like people would do the same thing. And but yet people are going to bitch.
Yeah.
Because JBB, they're going to say JBB needs to be fired.
Oh, I already said that.
JBB needs to be fired by the end of the season, whatever. No, he doesn't. He's doing his job. This is a business. Right. You need to grow up and, if you want to, quit being a bandwagon fan.
Well, you have another option. You can just leave. You can stop being a Lightning fan.
Exactly.
Because, there are threats made that, I'm not going to be a Lightning fan anymore over this. I'm going to cancel my season tickets. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This man, Steven Stamkos, is a Hall of Famer. He's iconic in Tampa Bay. He will get a statue. He will get his rewards from the Tampa Bay Lightning because Tampa Bay Lightning reward our great players. Okay? He's going to get the golden ticket down the road. But as far as JBB is concerned, I say give the man a raise. How do you like that? Give him a raise because he deserves it. Back-to-back cups. No team's done it anytime soon. Right? Who's done it last?
Let me see.
It's been forever. My Islanders, back in the day, in the 80s, won 4 straight. I think Montreal won a couple in a row. But But bottom line is JBB's success. If you look at his resume, he's iconic too. He's an iconic general manager. Just like, back in the day when I was rooting on the Islanders and, it was the 80s and we won 4 cups in a row.
Last one to do it before was Pittsburgh Penguins, 2016, 2017.
Yeah, 16, 17 Penguins did it.
Mhm.
Forgot about that. But we didn't win 3 in a row. We won 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Well, we would have won 3 in a row if it wasn't for the salary cap. We all know that. We lost Ryan McDonough at a very crucial point when we were, winning our cups. And that really hurt us. That came back and haunted us, losing Ryan McDonough. I'm so glad that Ryan McDonough's here.
Then before that, it was 1997, 1998, and that was the Detroit Red Wings.
Red Wings.
Yeah.
I
mean, that was like, and, but we were the recent ones to do
the
it.
recent one. It's true. And like I said, we would have won 3 in a row if it wasn't for
We
the salary
almost
cap.
had it. But
So the Lightning aren't done completing their team. I'm looking at their roster and everything, and I'm saying, well, we got our first line, Denzel, Point, and Kucherov. Our second line of Hagel, Cirelli, and Sheary, if they even keep Sheary. I've heard different things, multiple things about him. Our third line is Azimut, Paul, and Chaffee. And our fourth line needs to be constructed with Glendening in there in the middle. So, we definitely need to fill in some gaps. We lost Duclair. Everybody knows that. The Islanders.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that we'll get this filled out. I mean, Fleury. I don't know if Fleury's coming back yet. I haven't heard anything about him or Sheary yet, so I don't know what they're doing about that. I know Hedman is going to get the extension and the captainship.
you said there was supposed to be a press conference.
They were supposed to announce it today, but I think JBB was
letting everything die
letting
down.
everything cool down.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be like an extension and a captainship, but that hasn't happened yet. And I'm not saying it's going to happen yet, today, because now, because it hasn't happened yet, I'm thinking maybe JBB decided to wait. And that's very respectful. I think it's respectful.
Yeah.
So we acquired Bennett. The Penguins acquired Bennett MacArthur from Tampa Bay in exchange for Lucas Savitsky. So that was a trade that I didn't see coming. It's a nice little pickup. So, all right, well, there we go. I mean, Genzel is quite the pickup. I'm really looking forward to having him here in Tampa Bay. I hope he kicks ass and takes names. And the better he does, the more the Lightning fans will adopt to a new name, a new superstar player that's 5 years younger than Stamkos is the future of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And JBB, once again, the mastermind behind this all. Give the man a raise. And I know there's a lot of people I know that are feeling the same way I do. How can you say the man, should be fired when he's done nothing but win in Tampa Bay, supply this team with energy, with players, with good players? It's a business. You can't keep every single good player that you have. So, they just can't get over it.
Chris messaged me just a while ago.
Well, yes, sir.
And he said, fair weather fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bandwagon fans, fair weather fans.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what we
calling our successful future Hall of Fame general manager for his termination is utterly insane and ridiculous. And obviously, they don't know JBB's record. They don't care about his record, how great he has been, the cap master that he is. There's a lot of people that would not be able to handle what he does every day in putting this team together and winning championships. So I had to make things fair for JBB and get some support behind him. And I was going to bring on people that have to, share the same opinions as me and Hyder do. That he deserves every bit of respect from the Lightning fans. Not a pink slip. No matter how much you people complain and cry about it, he's not getting a pink slip. The man deserves a raise. And that's the bottom line, because I said so. Take a page from Steve Austin.
Right, that's right.
So we're going to do our final segment. We're going to do our final thoughts. And Hyder's going to let you know how he's feeling. And by the way, the next time we do a podcast for Everything Lightning, we will celebrate season number 10. Man, I'd love to get some more rings. Well, actually, if I put my Islander rings on,
Jesus Christ,
that's 4 rings, because I do have every single Islander ring, championship ring. And I have every single Lightning ring, which is 3 of them. Here we go. There's 3 Lightning rings. I'll just dig out my Islander rings, and I will have 7 rings on both my teams. 7 rings.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I'm going to let Hyder give you his final thoughts, and then we're back on vacation until September.
Unless something comes up.
Yeah.
My final thought is that I'm sad that Duclair left, and sad that Stamkos left, and to all the bandwagon fans out there, get over it. About you can just get the hell over it, because
or get to Nashville.
Oh, just get over it.
Get over to Nashville and get the season tickets for season tickets.
I mean, it's like whatever. Just get over it, because it's business. They don't really care. They're trying to do a business.
Yep.
You would have done the same damn thing, trying to better your life.
Steven
Stamkos thought that was good. That's better for his life and his family. So that's what he did.
He did. Why are you crying and bitching over JBB when Stammer decided he was going to leave anyway?
Exactly.
When?
So don't be complaining or anything like that. Just
put a smile on your face. Be a real, true Lightning fan.
You can still, if you're a Lightning fan, you can still support him, even if he's on another team.
Right.
Y'all did that for Pat Maroon. Y'all did that for other players that went to other teams.
Right.
Show support.
I think they will.
Don't hate.
Don't hate.
Don't hate. Don't be hating.
We hate. Well, I mean, he pretty much said basically the same thing I was going to say.
Oh.
I mean, I love Stamkos. I got in storage. I got signed pucks from Stamkos. I got jerseys. I got hockey sticks. I've been collecting memorabilia for a long time. So even before then, I was collecting memorabilia for the Islanders. So you can imagine how much stuff I have. But the bottom line is, I'm a true fan. If one of my players gets traded, I don't quit on the organization. I don't cancel my season tickets. I'm not a bonehead. I'm a smart man. I'm a smart fan. I'm a loyal fan. And that's the bottom line because I said so once again.
That's right.
So that's it. So unless we have a huge event coming up and stuff, we'll be seen by everybody in September when we open up the show and let you know what to look forward to. We already got a good start with a great superstar player coming over, and he's young and he's energetic and he's ready to play in Tampa Bay. So it's not a sad day. Everybody's saying it's a sad day. It's a sad day.
It's sad, but it's not. I mean, it's like, well, I mean, I know, but it's kind of sad because Stamkos left. But it's also in a way, it's like, but it's more of a good thing. It's more of a good day because like it's better for him to go to get what he needs. Like what he wants because he spent his entire NHL career
16 years
with the Lightning.
Yep.
So
that's it, folks. You guys have a great night. For all you haters right now, you'll have plenty of time to get over it. The season don't start right now, so you can keep your hate if you're gonna keep your hate, whatever. But like I said, don't bring your negativity into my group because I will boot you out very quickly, very expeditiously. I will boot out negative people.
No hate. Keep the love. Keep the love.
Keep the love. All right, guys. Have a great 4th of July. Take care of yourselves. Let's go Lightning. Let's go Big One down. We're done. We're out.
See y'all.
See? Yes, I did get a haircut. Yes, I did shave my beard.
And I get my hair.